Everybody knows about Sniper Elite's X-ray system, but later games in the series introduced something else. A whole new way to ruin an enemy's day. Environmental kills. From exploding barrels to steep cliffs and everything in between, Sniper Elite's environmental kills take the mature stealth action series into Looney Tune levels of slapstick comedy. We know everybody needs a laugh sometimes, so we did our part by collecting some of the funniest environmental kills in Sniper Elite for your viewing pleasure. Enjoy. Pure cinema. Our first clip is a Sniper Elite 5 kill coming to us from Scott Kozak on YouTube. In it, we see an enemy soldier just minding their own business, checking out supplies, just, generally carrying out their normal duties. But when they make the mistake of standing next to a red barrel for far too long, Scott took that as an opportunity for a quick and dirty explosive kill. However, the game's cinematic kill director felt differently about everything that was unfolding. Instead of a quick explosion, the game slows down to a crawl for the most dramatic, drawn-out environmental kill we've seen so far. I like to imagine that enemy's inner monologue as doo-doo-doo, just doing my job, just checking things. Oh, what's this? Gabah! The way everything just stops, and then the enemy starts to fly backwards before we even see the explosion. It's just so cinematic that it feels hilarious to watch. Settle down, Scorsese, and thanks to Scott for uploading this great clip. Pancakes, anyone? Trust me, there's gonna be plenty of time for explosions and shrapnel, but let's take some time early in the video to mix things up, shall we? This clip is from YouTube user Acalia, and it's from the very first level of Sniper Elite 4. We see Carl taking cover behind some rocks while an enemy patrols a walkway in the distance. One that has a pallet of old-timey cannons suspended precariously overhead. It's a classic Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote setup. With some careful timing, this player pulls the trigger just as the enemy is walking underneath the pallet, resulting in the load being detached and falling down, crushing the sucker into dust. Now that's some cartoon antics. Unfortunately, the enemy's performance was pretty flat. Rollin'. Get ready for an incredible clip from an amazing Sniper Elite content creator, Brutal Barracuda. As a longtime Sniper Elite fan, BB knows how to play the system just right to get the best results. In this clip, he lures 8, count them, 8 enemies into an area. And then, while they're all just scratching their heads wondering what the hell is going on, he goes ahead and pops the restraint off a rather conveniently placed stack of logs. If you thought the enemy in the last clip got flattened, wait till you get a load of these guys. All 8 enemies get steamrolled by the logs for a spectacular, unheard of, hilariously grim Octuple environmental kill. Once again, we bow to your Sniper Elite skills, Brutal Barracuda. Keep up the phenomenal work. Yeet! There are some solid gold clips on the Sniper Elite subreddit, but we had to rewind this one a few times because we couldn't stop laughing. It was posted by Reddit user Artistic Waves, who we suppose lives up to his username even while playing Sniper Elite, because this one is certainly a twistedly artistic kill. After looting a downed enemy, they booby-trap it with a grenade. Great. Now, where most people would leave the body there as a trap for enemies passing through the area, this player apparently doesn't have time to wait. So, they pick up the booby-trapped corpse, toss it off the scaffolding they're standing on, and then it happens. Just as the body hits the floor, the cinematic kill cam kicks in to show the explosion absolutely annihilating another enemy on the lower part. Seriously, they do a whole backflip from the force of the explosion. Artistic Waves, please, we need more clips like this. One thing on his mind. This next clip is so brutal, it actually circles back to being hilarious. In it, YouTuber Dion takes a shot at a pile of explosives in Sniper Elite 5. And of course, he hits it, which is always going to result in a kill if an enemy is nearby, but this one just hits different. You see, the explosion causes a wooden crate to explode, which sends a massive wooden splinter right through the enemy's head. And not only does it go through his head, it hits him with enough force to make him do a somersault. Did the splinter kill him first, or was it the explosion? We aren't sure, but we can't stop laughing either way. Thanks, Dion. This clip is one of a kind. Insult to injury. Thanks to Sniper Elite's realistic ballistics, bullets don't just stop after you kill an enemy. In some cases, you'll get a bonus kill. And sometimes, if your attack angle is just right, something like this happens. This clip is from YouTuber Modish Nouns and shows some Sniper Elite 5 goodness. From a high sniper perch, they get a bead on a distant enemy. It turns out to be a pretty easy headshot. But what happens next is where the comedy comes in. After passing through the enemy's head, the bullet keeps on trucking right into the explosive canisters behind him. This guy was dead already. He didn't need the explosion as well, although we do understand the concept of a double tap. Kudos for the sick headshot at the end though. Thank you, Modish Nouns. The magic bullet. Now, this last clip of the roundup is an extra special one for you. You could even call it magical. And no, it doesn't have sound for some reason, but let's use our imagination for this one. In this clip, YouTuber Endless Nameless takes a long distance shot at an enemy in motion and completely nails it. We don't see what exactly the bullet penetrated, but it's safe to say the enemy is done. Here's where the magic kicks in. The bullet doesn't stop there. It sure doesn't. In fact, it invites us to go on a little bit of a journey, ricocheting 1, 2, 3 times before striking another enemy in a completely different area. This magic bullet is the Looney Tuniest of them all, and for that, we thank Endless Nameless for their service. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more content just like this. Which of these clips was your favorite? Have you seen a crazier environmental kill? If so, let us know down in the comments. Until next time, stay sharp, shooters.